بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله الذي علمنا أن نحمد والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق سيدنا محمد. Continuing our Arabic classes, Quranic Arabic, inshallah. Today we are going to learn about the pronouns, and the pronouns are extremely important because they are frequently repeated in the Quran. In the Arabic language we have 15 different pronouns. 5 plus 5 plus 2, actually 12. Let's talk about 12. 2 of them are for first person, when you say I and we. And then we have 5 of them when we talk about second person. Second person is you, right? And we have another 5 when we talk about third person, like he, she, they, like that. So let us start, inshallah. The first pronoun in the Arabic language is first person singular, which is I. And the Arabic language, that is ana. Ana. So for example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Taha, Inni ana Allah. It is I am Allah. As you remember, the Arabic language does not use helping verbs, the verb to be. So ana could be translated in English as I or I am. Remember this. So if ana is singular, what is the plural for we? It is the pronoun nahnu. Nahnu. For example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Inna nahnu nazzalna dhikra wa inna lahu lahafidhun. It is we that we have revealed the Quran. Inna nahnu. And remember that Arabic has 2 types of plural. The plural of number and the plural of respect. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says nahnu, it is we, what it means is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is using the majestic form to talk about His power and to talk about His dominion. So these are the 2 pronouns in the first person. Either we speak in singular I or we. In Arabic, ana for I, nahnu for we. Let us move now. I'll leave these on. For second person. Second person is when you talk to someone. Like for example, you. In English, you say you for a boy, you say you for a girl, or you say you for 2, or you say you for 3, you say you for a group of boys, you say you for a group of girls. In Arabic, all these are different. So we are going to have 5 pronouns in the second person. So when I'm talking to a boy, it's one pronoun, and then when I'm talking to a girl, it's another pronoun. Then a group of boys, then a group of girls, and then we have the special pronoun for 2. It's called the dual. And this is particular in the Arabic language. So let us do it. In singular, I will have anta. What does anta mean? You. It means you when I'm talking to a boy. So for example, if I'm talking to Muhammad and Muhammad is in front of me, I say anta Muhammad. What did I say? You are Muhammad. Anta Umar. Anta Faris, and so on. If I am talking to a girl, the pronoun changes slightly with the i'rab, the haraka. So instead of anta, it becomes anti. So I say anti Fatima, anti Khadija. What did I say? You are Fatima or you are Khadija. So the only difference between the masculine and feminine is just the i'rab. So let's write for the girls. Anti. Anti. Let's use the color code just to emphasize it. So the only difference between anta and anti is the i'rab. Here is anta and here is anti. Very well. In Arabic, it's very easy to make the plural. The only thing you have to do is to add the letter mim. So the letter mim, the sound the letter mim is an indication of plural. So if I would like to make this you for boys in plural, what do I have to do? I will add the letter mim. How would it become? I'm going to use the same color. And here is my ant, which is the same base. Then I would add what?
Meme.
The letter meme. And the i'rab becomes antum. For example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, أَأَنْتُمْ أَشَدُّ خَلْقًا أَمِ السَّمَاءِ أَأَنْتُمْ, are you stronger or the heavens that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala constructed? Okay, so antum becomes they. Notice that the base is hamza nun ta, ant, same base. For the girls, in the plural, we add noon with shadda. Noon with shadda. So I'm going to have the same base, and I will add, instead of a meme, noon with shadda. Inshallah, this will become much easier with the practice. So let's write the base. Here's my ant. And then I'm going to add the noon with shadda. So antunna means you. I'm talking to a group of girls. So let's review. In the second person, my base is ant. Anta for a boy, and that is singular. I'm talking to a boy. Anta Muhammad. If I'm talking to Fatima, what do I say? Anti Fatima. You are Fatima. If I'm talking to a group of boys, I'm saying Antum. Antum, you are. Antum Muhammad, Ahmad, wa Umar. You are Muhammad, Ahmad, and Umar. I'm talking to a group of girls. I say Antunna. You are Fatima, Khadija, wa Aisha. You are Fatima, Khadija, and Aisha. Then we are going to add one pronoun here, which is particular to Arabic for two people. For two people. How do we do it? It's very easy. I take the generic plural and I add an alif to it here. So it's like I'm saying you plural, but then I'll make it two. It's like you two. How do we do that? I'll take the base, which is ant. That's my base for the hamza nun ta is my base for second person. If I add the meme, it becomes what? It becomes plural. But now I don't want to make it plural. I want to make it dual for two people. So simply just add an alif. So ant is my basis, mim makes it plural, and the alif brings it back for two. So when I'm talking to two boys or two girls, because this pronoun is generic in masculine and feminine, I will say Antuma Muhammad wa Ahmad, Antuma Musa wa Harun, Antuma Fatima wa Khadija. Or if I have a boy and a girl, same thing, because it's generic. I don't have masculine and feminine for two. I would say Antuma Ahmad wa Aisha. So these are the 5 pronouns in the second person. 2 pronouns in the first person. Ana means I. The plural of I is we in English. In Arabic, nahnu. Notice that in the Quran, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about His sifat, His oneness, He uses ana, because He wants to emphasize His oneness. But when He talks about His qudra, His power, He uses nahnu, we. He uses the majestic we. Make sense? Okay, so ana, nahnu. That's first person. I, we. Remember that this could be translated as well to I am and we are. Why is that? I'm repeating to emphasize, because Arabic does not use the helping verb, the verb to be. So the pronoun sometimes could mean the pronoun itself or the pronoun plus the verb to be. That's when we translate into English. Second person, second person means I'm talking to somebody who is in front of me. Anta, you, boy. Anti, you, girl. The plural of anta is antum, you, a group of boys. The plural of anti, antunna. So the addition is noon with shadda. That's a group of girls. And then we have for 2 people, which is generic for boys and girls, it's the same thing. Antuma. Antuma. Very good. Any questions? Okay, now let's go to third person. And again, we are going to have a similar structure to these 5. We are going to have one for he, one for she, then we have for them, masculine, then them, feminine, and for 2. And this will close the 12 pronouns that we talked about. 2 in the first person, 5 in the second person, and 5 in the third person. So let us do it, inshallah. I'm going to erase here. Okay, so again, to refresh, what was the base that I apply additions to it in the second person? The base, what was it? Yes? Anta, which is the Hamza Nun Ta. This is my base, then I add to it. Anta, anti, antum, antunna, antuma. So the base is anta, Hamza Nun Ta, ant. That's my base, then I apply the additions. In the case of the third person, my base is the letter ha, ha. So I start with huwa. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa means he. Huwa Allah. Alladhi la ilaha illa huwa. He is Allah. He is Allah. So huwa means he in masculine, of course. Now she would be what? Let me just change the color code a little bit, because we said that the base is the ha, and then we add to it. So huwa means he. Then for she is hiya. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran about the names. The word names, asma, is a feminine word in Arabic. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, in hiya illa asma'un sammaytumuha antum wa aba'ukum ma anzal Allahu biha min sultan. Hiya. So huwa means he or he is. Hiya means she or she is. Now, how do I make plural in Arabic? What do I add? The letter meme. For plural, the letter meme. So I'm going to take the ha, which is my base, and add a meme to it, and that's how I get the plural. So let's do it. Here's my ha. Who? Use another color. So how do I say they in Arabic? He, they, hum, hum. And for the girls, how do I say they? A group of girls, I'm talking about a group of girls, they. What was the addition? Noon with shadda. So I take the ha and I add noon with shadda. So here's my ha. Who? Hunna. Now, how do I build my two? I'm talking about them two, they, two people. I take the base. I said the meme will make it plural. Then to bring it back to two, I add an alif. So let's do it. Who? With the meme, I make it plural. Then I'm going to add an alif. Huma. Huwa. He. Huwa Allah. He is Allah. La ilaha illallah. Hiya. Hiya Fatima. She is Fatima. I'm talking about now third person. What does third person mean? I'm talking about somebody who is not here. I'm referring to them. It's not like I'm talking to them. So first person is when I talk about myself or my group. Second person is when I'm talking to someone who is in front of me. And third person,
not present,
when I talk about somebody who is not present in the third person. So this is my third person. Huwa. It means he or he is. Hiya, she or she is. Hum, they or they are masculine. Hunna, they or they are feminine. And huma, they, but I'm talking about two. Either two boys or two girls or a boy and a girl. Because I said in the dual, the two, it doesn't have gender. It's generic for boys and girls. Any questions thus far? So how many pronouns did we cover? 12, right? 2 in the first person, 5 in the second person, and now 5 in the third person. Very good. Let us put something in writing. So what did I write?
Allah.
Hu Allah. Translation: He is Allah. He is Allah. What did I write?
Fatima.
Hiya Fatima. Very good. Which means she is Fatima. Remember I said the pronoun in Arabic could be translated as the pronoun or the pronoun plus the verb to be, because the Arabic does not use verb to be. Okay. Huwa Allah, he is Allah, hiya Fatima, she is Fatima. Okay, I wrote this pronoun and I want you to fill in the blank. Either option 1, or option 2. Which one is the right answer? Anta Muhammad or Anta Muhammad wa Umar? Option 1 or option 2? Option 1 or option 1? It's option 1 because Anta is singular. So Anta, I'm talking to one person and it's masculine, so the correct answer is Muhammad. It couldn't be option 2. If I want to adjust this to option 2, what do I have to do here? I have to match the pronoun, the pronoun. So I have to say, if I want this to be the answer, then antuma, right? Because anta is you, with the meme it becomes you are, and with the alif I bring it back to two people. So antuma Muhammad. Wow, very good, mashallah, excellent. Okay, I'm going to cover something very quickly, but inshallah next class we will emphasize it more. It's very, very powerful and it's going to help everyone who's reading the Quran. These are the possessive pronouns. For example, when I say your book, his book, her book, their book, like that. Okay, and it's derived very much from the pronouns, but we have slight differences. So I'm going to go ahead and just cover it quickly, and then inshallah next class we will emphasize it more and more, and we will bring more examples. Okay, let us start by us. Remember we talked first person, then second person, then third person. So that's why sometimes when I teach my students, I tell them ana with one finger, singular, ana, nahnu, right? Then anta, anti, antuma. Then I say huwa, hiya, hum, hunna, huma. So these are the 10. Okay? Very good. So let us start possessive pronouns with first person. Then we go to second person, then third person. So possessive pronoun with first person is when I say my book, or my name. What do I do? Simply I take the word and in first person I add to it the letter ya in singular. And if I'm talking about a group, I add the na. Okay? So in singular, I add the letter ya. In plural, I will add na. Let's apply these two to the word kitab or masjid. Let's use kitab. The word kitab. What does the word kitab mean?
Book.
Very good. Kitab means book. So how does this word become, if I want to convert it, my book?
كتابي.
I take the ya and just add it at the end. So kitab means a book. If I want to say my book, I just add the letter ya to it. It becomes what? Kitabi. Kitabi. Okay, apply the same thing to the word masjid. Masjid means mosque. How do I say my masjid? Masjidi. Very good. If this is qalam, how do I say my pen? Qalami. If the word ism means name, how do I say my name? Ismi. So if I ask you the simple question that I teach in Arabic, conversational Arabic, in Arabic 101, I say, okay, the first thing I teach students is how to say my name is. So I tell them ma means what? Ismuka is your name, ismuka. How do you say my name is? Ismi Zaid. Ma ismuka? Say complete sentence.
ما اسمك؟
No, my ismuka is my question to you. Is what I'm asking you, what's your name? So answer with this.
اسمي أحمد.
Very good. Ma ismuka? Ma ismuka? Ma ismuka? Ma ismuka? Very good. We will continue with the others with another pronoun. So it's very simple. The question is ma ismuka? What is your name? You answer ismi. My name is. Kitabi. My book. Masjidi. My masjid. Qalami. And so on. The word sayyara means car. Sayyara ends with a ta marbuta, right? So when you say my car, you say sayyarati. Sayyarati, okay? And so on. Now, if we are going to talk about us, instead of adding a ya, we add nun alif, na. So how do I say our book? Kitabu na. Kitabuna. Our mosque, masjiduna. Our prophet, rasuluna. Our Rabb, Rabbuna. See the power? Yeah, you are going to be understanding many words in the Quran. Okay, so kitabi, kitabuna. Again, I'm not gonna write everything because I want to finish quickly, but inshallah next class we will go into more details. Alright, so for first person, possessive is ya with singular when I'm talking about myself, kitabi, ismi, rabbi, and na when I'm talking about us, kitabuna, masjiduna, rasuluna, rabbuna, and so on. Now let's go to second person. The magical addition in the second person is the letter kaf. Ka. Ka. So I say kitabu ka. So here's my addition. Let me write it with the same color. The letter kaf is an indication of second person possessive. So I want to say your book. Your book. Right? So let's do it. Let's take the word kitab. Kitab means book. How do I make it your book? I'm talking to a boy. I'm talking to Ahmed. And I'm saying to Ahmed, this is your book. So I say kitabu ka. Kitabu ka. If I'm talking to Fatima, I will say kitabu ki. Again, I'm trying just to introduce. Inshallah, next class, we will go one by one. Okay. Remember how do I make plural in Arabic? What do I do? Let's do it. Let's do just kitab. That's fine. So here's my word kitab. It's my original word. If I add a kaf to it, right?
Peter.
It's a u dhamma here. If I'm talking to a boy, I'm saying kitabuka. What does the word kitabuka mean? Your book. I'm talking to a boy. Your book. I'm talking to a boy. If I'm talking to a girl,
Kitabuki.
kitabuki. Your book. I'm talking to
Girl.
a girl. Okay. If I want to make this plural, what do I add? A meme. So what does it become?
Kitabukum.
Kitabukum. If I want to say to a group of girls that this is your book, what was the addition? It was noon with shadda. So instead of the meme, what do I have to put? A noon with shadda. It becomes
Kitabukun.
kitabukunna. Kitabukunna. The kaf is an indication of a second person, and then I will add. Right? So we started with kitabuka, kitabuki, kitabukum, a group of girl, kitabukunna. How do I make it for two? I add the meme, then I add an alif to bring it back to two. So if I'm talking to Ahmad and Muhammad and I'm trying to tell them that this is your book, both of you, how do I say it? Kitabuku. With the meme, I make it plural. And then I add an alif, I make it for two. See, when Fir'aun was talking to Musa alayhi salam and Harun alayhi salam, he said, قال فمن ربكما يا موسى ربكم See the power? Now we understand it. قال من ربكما. Who is your Lord, both of you, Musa and Harun? Make sense? Okay. So this is the second person. Very easy. I know I'm covering so much material at the same time, but again, inshallah, next class we are going to use many more examples. So remember that the letter kaf added to a noun is an indication of possessive second person. Let's review them. Kitabuka, that's your book, a boy. Kitabuki, that's your book, a girl. Kitabukum, that's your book, a group of boys. Kitabukunna, that's your book, a group of girls. And for two, Kitabukuma, Kitabukuma. Let's use it with the word Rabb, and then we'll go to third person and finish the class, inshallah. The word Rabb. How do I say my Rabb? My. No, ana means I. Now I want to say my. No, ismi means my name. So I just take the word Rabb and add the ya to it. So it becomes Rabbi. Rabbi Allah. Rabbi. Rabbi means my Lord. How about our Lord? Our Rabb. Rabbu na. I'm reviewing first person. Okay. Again. My Lord, my Rabb is Rabbi. Just like I say Ismi, my name. Rabbi, my Lord. My Rabb. Us, Rabbuna. Rabbuna. In second person, the letter is the kaf. So I'm talking to a boy, Rabbukallah. I'm talking to a girl, Rabbuki la. Ki, right? I'm talking to a group of boys, Rabbukum Allah. I'm talking to a group of girls, Rabbukunna. Noon with shadda. Rabbukunna Allah. If I'm talking to two, Rabbukuma Allah. Make sense? Now let's take the third person and finish, inshallah. In the third person, the base of addition is the letter ha. Is the letter ha. Here's my letter ha connected. So I want to say his Rabb, his book, his name. What do? I take the word and apply the addition, right? So how do I say his Lord? Rabbuhu. Here's my base. It becomes Rabbuhu. Rabbuhu Allah. Rasuluhu Muhammad. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. I bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his messenger. Talking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. His servant and messenger. Abduhu. The word abd means servant or slave. Who? His slave. Rasuluhu. Kitabuhu. So Rabbuhu is for singular. For a girl, I take the ha and I add an alif. This is slightly irregular, but that's fine. Once you learn it, it becomes super easy. So how do I say her Lord? I'm talking about Fatima. I'm talking Allah is her Lord. Rabbuha. Rabbuha. Kitabuha. Ismuha Fatima. Wa Rabbuha Allah. Wa Nabiyyuha Muhammad. Ha alif. So the word becomes like this. You keep. Rabbuhu means his Lord. Rabbuha means
Her Lord.
her Lord. Talking about a girl. Okay. Now it becomes easy. How do I make this plural? I want to say their Lord. How do I make it plural? I add, no, Rabbuhuma is for two. Mim alif is for two. For plural we added a mim. Just a mim. So this becomes Rabbuhum. No, Rabbuhuma for two. Rabbuhum, just add the meme, becomes Rabbuhum. What does Rabbuhum mean? Their Lord. Their Lord. Rabbuhum. Rabbuhum. Their Lord. Kitabuhum. Nabiyyuhum. Now, if I want to make this for a group of girls, what was the addition? Noon with shadda. So it becomes Rabbuhunna. Same thing, noon with shadda. So Rabbuhum, Rabbuhunna. Let me write it. So this is the base. This is the word. Rabbu. The ha is my base. And the ha is my base. And we said for plural, we add a mim. And for a group of girls, we add noon with shadda. Rabbuhu means his Lord. Rabbuha means her Lord. Her Lord. Rabbuhum is the plural of this one. Their Lord. And Rabbuhunna, their Lord, a group of girls. How about two? I take the plural and I just add what? An alif. So it becomes Rabbuhuma. In the second person, it was the kaf. Fir'aun said, Rabbukuma. He's talking to them. But if I'm talking about third person, Rabbuhuma. Let's do it, inshallah. So let me write it here. It says for two people. Rabbu. The ha is my basis for third person. The meme makes it plural. And if I add an alif, I bring it back to two people. Rabbu, let me add the Arab. Rabbu, huma. Their Lord, I'm talking about how many? Two people. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so let's make a quick review. Today we covered the pronouns. We have how many pronouns in the Arabic language? 12. 2 in the first person, singular and plural. And we have 5 in second person, and we have 5 in third person. Also, today we covered the possessive, like my book, your book, his book. And we saw that very much it follows the same rule. So let's go through the pronoun quickly. When I talk about myself, it's ana, I. Then if I'm talking about us, nahnu. I'm talking to a boy, I say anta. I'm talking to a girl, anti. I'm talking to a group of boys, antum. I'm talking to a group of girls, antunna. I'm talking to two, either two boys or two girls or a boy and a girl, antuma. Now let's talk about third person. Third person. We start with the pronoun he. How do I say he? Huwa. How do I say she? Hiya. How do I say they? Hum. How do I say they, group of girls? Hunna. And when I'm talking about two, either two boys, two girls, or a boy and a girl, huma. Then we saw the possessive. Possessive in I, when I say my book, for example, kitabi, I add a ya at the end. If I'm talking about us, kitabu na, rabbuna, rasuluna. Then we went to second person. The basis was the letter kaf. The letter kaf. I say rabbuka, rabbuki, rabbukum, rabbukunna, rabbukuma. Then we went to third person, and the basis was the letter ha. Letter ha. So I say rabbuhu, rabbuha, rabbuhum, rabbuhunna, and rabbuhuma. وآخر دعوانا and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. May Allah reward you inshallah and keep us in your dua. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Sheikh.